the days of Noah were, so will be the days of coming of Son of Man will be. This is what the Bible says in Matthew 24, verse number 37. So basically, what Jesus teaches here is that he compares the days of Noah with the end times, which is currently happening. So, if the judgment which took place during the days of Noah was true, then the judgment which is going to come in the end times is also true. So, when we show this and when we preach the gospel, people will usually ask, was the great flood true and do we have any evidences to prove it? Guess what? We have a lot of evidences to prove that there was a global flood and it destroyed all living creatures. And we have two types of evidences, like one, the fossil records, and also the rock layer formations. In today's episode, we are going to take a look at only the fossil records, and it's going to be very interesting. Hello, everyone. This is Michelle, and we are going to look at interesting evidences today to prove the global flood. Come, let's get started. Before we take a look at the evidences, first we need to understand that the flood which took place during the days of Noah was not just a local flood, but rather it was a global flood. So, to understand what this flood was all about and how huge it was and what was the impact of this flood, we need to take a look at the scriptures. Let's turn to Genesis chapter 7, verse number 18, and read through till 23. The waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and the ark moved about on the surface of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered. And all the flesh died that moved on the earth, birds, cattle, and beasts, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man. All in whose nostrils was the breath of the Spirit of life, all that was on the dry land died. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and bird of the air. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. So, two things to make note of here. In verse 19, the verse clearly says, the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. So, according to this text, it is clear that the flood was a global flood. And number two, in verse 23, we see he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground. So, the destruction also was huge. So, if God had destroyed all cattle and all living things on the ground, then definitely we must find fossil records across the globe and not just in one particular place. So that's what exactly we are going to take a look at now. So what we are going to look at is we're going to start from west and travel across to east and see how we find fossil evidences across the globe, which will in turn prove that this flood was a global flood and it really did take place. So let's start from west. In the year 2014, at Chile, there was a huge whale fossil graveyard discovered. Before we take a look at what this was exactly, let me tell what a fossil graveyard is actually. Basically, fossils are remains of a living creature which we find in the earth after it has died. But a fossil graveyard means that we find huge amount of fossils in one particular place, and the reason for such a fossil graveyard to be formed should have been a flood or a volcanic eruption or any other natural disaster. That is what a fossil graveyard means. So here in Chile, this is what they find a whale fossil graveyard which have more than 75 dead whales discovered, and all of the bones of these fossils were crushed and broken. There were not only fossils or remains of whales around found, there were remains of other animals and plants and all other creeping creatures, amphibians, and also those animals were also found in the same graveyard. Till now, they are not able to conclude so and so was the reason for this fossil graveyard to occur, because they are suggesting various theories like this might have occurred due to a toxic algae or some other natural disaster, but they are not ready to come to a conclusion that this had taken place because of a great flood. But actually, what the evidences is pointing out to is that the rock formation and the soil formation is very precise in a way that it should have happened only because of a great flood. That is what the evidences point to. So it is clear that there was a great flood, and that is why a huge fossil graveyard has been discovered in this place. And now, from traveling from west, if we travel a little bit towards east and reach Africa, there is another huge fossil graveyard which is discovered. In the year 2018, a South African shepherd found a huge dinosaur fossil graveyard at East Cape province. So this graveyard was almost around 20-kilometer spread across that area, and it is so huge that they have almost found 800 billion fossils here. Now, even if a small bone is found, it is counted as one fossil. So in that way, they had almost found more than 800 billion fossils. This is really huge, right? And now there were not only dinosaurs found, there were so many animals, amphibians, plants, and birds, different types of animals. Everything were found all put together in this one fossil graveyard alone. So again, the rock formation and all these evidences point that this destruction had actually occurred due to a flood, because all the fossils which were found were actually crushed, which indicates that it was due to a flood. And then now, traveling further east, we reach China and in the continent of Asia. Here in the year 2008, another fossil graveyard was found. This was found at Zhucheng, where several thousand bones of dinosaurs and all other animal fossils were found at one particular place. This again indicates that there was a huge destruction here, and so many animals had died, and the reason for death was a great flood. So, taking a look at all these evidences, there is only one thing which we have in common, that there was a global flood, and the evidences for the global flood and that has destroyed all living creatures is that we find fossil graveyards across the globe in all continents. It has not taken in only one place. So we can very clearly understand that this flood was not a local flood, and it was a global flood, and the destruction and the impact of it was true. So by this, we can conclude that if there was a judgment already that had taken place, then the judgment which is going to come in the end times is also true. And so we can teach these things while we are sharing the gospel. This is not alone the evidences which we have. We also have other evidences to prove the global flood and the destruction which was caused due to this. If it's God's will, in the coming week, we'll take a look at the other evidences which we have to prove the global flood was true. God bless you.